inside. Get what we need.
And this is this week's Closet Classic.
Welcome to the Burlington Access Television Board of Directors annual meeting. I'd like to call this meeting open, and my name is Rick Carwan, President of the board. I'd like to introduce you to my board of directors. Directly behind me, we have Arlene DeRocco, our Vice President. Brian Curtin, our Treasurer, is not here today. Next to Arlene is Virginia Mooney. And in our back row, we'll do from left to right, Herb Clancy. I'm looking back to see who's back there. Rob Zahora, and of course, a longtime board member, John Hofferty. Jim Melchiona was not able to make it tonight, and we are sad to say that Ed Hastings is now a former board member. He's decided to step off the board in lieu of doing other things in his retirement, so we wish him all the best and thank him for all his years of duty and good service to both BCAT and the community. I'd like to do a quick introduction of our staff. These are the people that you see on a day-to-day basis, and these are the people who really make everything at BCAT work and work efficiently. Of course, you know our Executive Director, Jennifer Dodge, Corey McNeil, Derek Blakeman, Tricia Hicks, and keeping everything running and humming smoothly is our quality engineer, Dick Linder. Thank you all very much. We're going to take a look at the year in review, and I think we have a clip for that. So why don't we go to the videotape, as they say.
While we're doing that, Madam Chair, I just thought Gordon Thompson, he's a volunteer that does the BCAT cameras, and I thought it'd be nice to wish him a happy holiday since he does our meetings as a volunteer.
Hi, Gordon. I know you're out there.
Wave
Good
to us,
work.
Gordon.
And thank you. We do appreciate
Gotta wave
his
to
work
Mary,
and
never
time.
mind Gordon.
No, Gordon's actually, he does this meeting all the time. He does.
Nice man, as all of the people at BCAT are.
And the board of directors.
I don't wanna get in trouble.
A sleighing song
You
tonight.
forgot one
Hey,
word.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Have a lot of fun.
Oh,
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Let's see epidemiology. Hey, you know what? These guys are unbelievable. They got epidemiology, all of them.
This is the main radio console. We have two of these. Each one has transmit buttons, microphone, channel volume. We have different tones that we can hit so that we can alert people to pay attention on the radio. That means something important is going to happen.
Really a momentous occasion for us concerning the Grandview Farm and the preservation thereof. This has been a long process for us. Those of you who have followed.
Got a round barrel with a bunch of holes on it and a couple of handles. What on earth is this?
Vegetable washer. After they brought the vegetables in from the field, the vegetables had dirt and stuff on them. They'd put them in this and turn it and wash the vegetables, get the dirt off of them to box them or bag them or whatever to take them into market.
So, how is Tuck Day this year?
Everything seems to be going good so far. Doug was in charge of the weather. You can see it's another super day, not too hot, not too cool. I'd say we have 75, 80 trucks.
Hello and welcome to the Burlington Cable Access Television's production of the BMBL Championship Game.
All right, once again, our final score for varsity field, 20-14 in one overtime. A great game for the Red Devils. They advance to 2-2 on the season. More importantly, 2-0 in Middlesex League play. For Dan Brothers, Paul Stratty, and our entire crew, I'm Andy Spinelli. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Oh! Daniel Graham broke the net!
I got the flag out front and some other things, but you know, there's got to be something we can do. It just like clicked all of a sudden, like, wait, we got this big, huge blank white wall on the side of our house. You know, why not spray paint it?
Our candidates today are Charles Murphy, Democratic candidate standing for re-election, and John Sirignano, Republican contender. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the candidates for school committee. It's our pleasure today to welcome the two candidates for town moderator, John Lamb and Phil Gallagher.
This segment features candidates for the Board of Selectmen, incumbent Gary Giannino and challenger Virginia Mooney.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the 2005 Burlington Town election results. My name is Bob Hogan. Joining me in just a moment will be Lucy Damiani and John White, who will be giving us all the details of the election and interviewing some of the candidates who were victorious and some of those who were not.
Welcome once again. It's the annual telethon. That's right, folks. The Burlington Community Scholarship Foundation telethon. Dollars for scholars. Believe it or not, it's year number 10.
Hi, I'm Bill Boudreau, Assistant Recreation Director. One of my favorite things about Burlington, I think all you have to do is look around you. 2,000 or 3,000 people here enjoying themselves. What more could we ask for? Great town.
People dancing, whoa, whoa, whoa. No more tears, no more bloodshed. Our eyes to the sky, our hearts learn to fly.
So did you go into something new after that?
I decided that it would be much better for me to go and say I want to transfer.
My dad was Albertsano, and he was born in Connecticut and raised in Cambridge, where he lived most of his life.
We remember Harold DeLong as a larger-than-life character who has left us not in sadness, but with the enduring memory of his zest for life and how to live it.
You gave me something to believe in, and that's the best thing that anyone could give.
Memorial Day officially began on May 30th, 1868, when the commander of the Grand Army of the Republic, General John A. Logan, ordered ceremonies to be held at the Arlington National Cemetery honoring those killed in the Civil War.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jack Farron, your host for BBRT Talk.
Welcome to B News Weekly. I'm Phil Gallagher along with Eileen Sickler and David Joy.
Welcome to another edition of Beneath the Surface.
Welcome to the Neighborhood Chef.
Oh!
Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Corner. I'm Sally Willard.
My name is Mary Clancy. Welcome to my kitchen.
Hello everyone and welcome to Lucas Shop.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open for Discussion.
Again!
You're jumping.
Good evening. Welcome to our town. Say it like it is. My name is Virginia Mooney, and I'm your hostess for the evening.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another version of Police Beat.
I'm Brendan Egan, and I'm here with Bill Boudreau.
Stop it!
My name is Lucy Damiani, and welcome to Burlington Roundtable.
Welcome to Simply Well. I'm Dr. Jean-Marc Slack. It is June 14th. It is 8 p.m. And do you know where your sports call is?
I'd like to welcome everyone to St. Malachi Church today as we continue our Easter celebration.
Welcome to another edition of Inside the State House with State Representative Charles Murphy.
Hi, welcome to Turntable. I'm Richie Sano.
Welcome into the studios at BCAT for another airing of Vin's favorite films.
Welcome to Walk with Jesus. I'm Elaine Kelly, and my co-host is Kathy Reyes.
This is a two-man auger. What?
Two-man auger?
All right, this is a two-person auger.
I'm Brett Sock, and over there,
Co-host Larry.
And welcome to Masonic News. I'm your host, George Carlin.
Welcome to Topics. I'm Phil Gallagher.
Hello, Burlington. Do you have the fever like I do?
Welcome to the Golf Corner. My name is Barry Bruce, and I'll be your host.
And welcome to The Something Show. I'm your host, Kevin Parker.
Can you see why this is such a wild and crazy place? Unbelievable. There's a lot going on here in the course of a year. I'd like to thank Derek Blakeman for putting that piece together for us. That was a lot of work. And as you can see, it really shows what goes on here. Thank you, Derek. I hate to restate the obvious, but it's very true. Volunteers are the lifeblood here at BCAT. Without the volunteers, nothing would happen. The staff just could not do all those things that you saw that go on in this town. It takes many of you to make us a better resource for the community. Tonight, we'd like to thank all of you who have contributed your time and efforts to our cause, because no effort goes unnoticed. We would also like to give a special thanks to those of you who have made that special commitment throughout 2004 to make it another active and successful year of community programming. Every one of our volunteers mentioned tonight is going to pick up a gift from BCAT, a BCAT sports bag. Ooh, one more. Ooh, okay. So everybody's going to get one, but not on camera, because I thought it looked a little dumb last year handing out umbrellas to every person who walked by. So I would like to ask Richie Sarno. Could you come up and sit in for a minute here? Hey, Rich.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I was expecting the umbrella. I was wondering.
Well,
I wanted to go spearfishing this weekend.
Well, you can keyword the spare in the bag. Anyway, Richie's has enthusiasm and is available for all of BCAT productions. He volunteers for productions. He has his own and his own quality programming. He's a producer of Turntable, an interesting discussion program with a variety of talented guests. Tell me a little bit about your experience with BCAT. What works for you here? What do you enjoy?
What do I enjoy? I like being behind the camera instead of on it, even though I'm the host of Turntable. I feel more comfortable going in and editing my shows. But working with the people, I mean, I've met so many wonderful friends, and that is the key thing about being here as a volunteer, is the wonderful people that I've met over the past couple of years.
Great. Well, we enjoy having you.
Well,
thank you for everything you do for the show. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Grab a bag on the way out.
Okay.
All right. So what you'll see here tonight in calling on people is that we are trying to recognize people who not just do a show or their own show, but who do a little bit of everything. They may do a show, they may volunteer for this, may the camera for that, a little robotics sometimes. Really somebody who's a volunteer to be helpful right across the board at BCAT. So those are the people we really want to thank. Eileen Sickler is another one of those people. Eileen, you wander up here, Eileen? How are you? Good. I've got down here that your overall support of BCAT and volunteer productions, and you are primarily you like to direct. I see here.
I do.
That's my favorite too. That's what I started out doing.
Well, what's fun about BCAT and being here at any point, anytime I walk in, is not only directing but just jumping in anywhere the guys need me. And so I like sort of being a troubleshooter.
Well, thank you for troubleshooting for us.
You're welcome.
Sometimes we go smoothly, and sometimes we need a lot of troubleshooting.
Yeah, that's a treat.
I'm glad you enjoy it, and we enjoy having you here. Thank you very much. And next we have, this is somebody who's been around forever and ever and ever once more, and that's Sue Linder. Come on in. How are you?
Good.
I didn't see you earlier. I didn't get a chance to chat with you. We want to thank Sue for her dedication and commitment wherever needed over many, many years of involvement. And Sue, we're going to give you this for all your service. Tell me, just reminisce with me for a second. How far? You go back to Franco, right? Fabulous Franco days.
Yep.
What were some of the high points for you in the course of BCAT through the years? What sticks out in your mind?
Working on Franco's show and doing Eileen's show for many years. And doing lots of parades and Pride Days.
Right,
and stuff.
that's right.
So I go back to 1991.
Really, 1991.
Yep.
14 years.
Yep.
14 years. That's a volunteer. That's a volunteer. Okay. Sue, thanks so much. I really do appreciate
you're welcome.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pick up a bag on the way out. Anyway, another person that we haven't seen before, and that's Chris Costner. Is Chris in? Chris is not in the building. Chris has covered a lot of the school sports for us and school events, concerts, and BCAT production crew. So thank you to Chris. We'll get Chris's certificate in his bag. There's a newcomer. There's an enthusiastic newcomer for all overall support. Two people, actually. And the first one is Linda McNamee. Hello, Linda. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm confused, but I'm doing well.
Okay.
That's for you.
Thank
you very much for all your effort with
Thank you.
BCAT and your time. Linda crews on concerts on the Common. Are those a gas or what?
I have a blast.
Those are, you know, it's not like work, is it? It's more
Well,
like
you gotta work out.
You get to work out. Yes, you do that. That's right. Especially the setup and the breakdown.
It's more like the handheld camera, you know, being the contortionist around.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's a lot of work. She also crews for BCAT and volunteer productions, including regular director of OFD and talent for Uniquely Burlington, set to premiere later in the spring. Can you tell us about that?
Well, actually, that's the brainchild, I guess, of Derek Blakeman. It's looking at unique areas of Burlington that are unique to Burlington, like the Alfay Fire Museum, or just trying to illustrate what makes Burlington home for a lot of us.
I see. For those of you who don't know, I slipped right by it. OFD is, how many people know OFD? Hands? Open for discussion. Open, okay. All right, now you know it. Now you know it. Got to remember that. Well, and thank you for all your work.
Thank you.
And thanks very much.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Another one of the newcomers who is overall very, very supportive of BCAT is Emmy Martin. Hi, Emmy.
Oh, newcomer.
Yeah, well, you know. Emmy's part of the B News Weekly team. She crews every Friday and is available to help out again wherever things are needed. Emmy, here's a certificate for you. And
Thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
all your efforts in helping BCAT.
I love it.
All right, thank you very much. BCAT, of course, is well known in town for its sports coverage. We have some tried and true people who have been around for a while. Football announcing and sports call with Paul Strati. Hockey coverage, Ken Scrocco. And of course, basketball wouldn't be the same without Ken Pondelli. I want to thank all three of them for all of their efforts. Another enthusiastic newcomer providing sports coverage in Burlington, Andy Spinelli. How you doing, Andy?
How you doing?
Sit down. Have a seat. Here's your certificate, thanking you for all that you've done. Let's see, what have you done? I got a list here. You've done sideline reporting, announcing the games. You co-host Sports Call numerous times. Also done production work, camera, graphics, post-production. Wow, you've been busy.
Yeah, I've been a busy guy.
You kind of came in full-hearted and just.
Yeah,
really
well, I've enjoyed it. It's been a pretty historic year for Burlington High School sports with the hockey team and the football team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a blast. I've enjoyed getting the chance to cover it. My only regret is that I waited this long to get in, but.
Well, now you're in, so
yeah, now I'm in.
Stay here. 14 years, you got a record to match now, okay? Okay. That's a long time. But anyway, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being so enthusiastic and for
Thank
being
you.
a volunteer at BCAT. Thank you. Another one of our seasoned pros that we can't go without mentioning, especially in this area of robotic coverage, is our friend Gordon Thompson. Gordon has just been around for a long time. Also in robotics, somebody new this year, does school committee robotics, Jack Gilbert. Corey Smith is another person. If Corey's in, he can come up and say hi. He does general robotics, general crew when needed, including regular assistance with basketball coverage. Is Corey around? No. Okay. He's still a great volunteer, whether he's here or not. I don't care. He's good. All right. Now there's the talent end. Okay, the people who are kind of new faces, not new faces in town, but new faces on BCAT. And one of those is Lucy Damiani. Lucy, why don't you come up and say hi? Lucy took over the host of Burlington's Roundtable program and has hosted BCAT debate specials in 2005. You didn't do anything in anything, did you?
No, I'm very new.
You didn't know about BCAT back then?
I did
You
know
knew
about
about it, but you weren't a volunteer.
Yes.
Not like Sue Linder. We got, no.
A recruit is a better term, but that's all right.
Well, we're glad you're here now. We're glad you're here now.
It's
and
my
we're very
pleasure.
happy to have you here. Look at this. I have a certificate for you. I even have one that has your name on it. Let me just check here. These certificates were done by Price Waterhouse and Jennifer Dodge. And she didn't get them in the right order.
And they've been in a Funkin' Wagnalls mayonnaise jar
That's
or
right.
something, right?
Lucy, thank you very much
My
for
pleasure.
all your help, and I hope you're going to be around for a long
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you very much. Another one of those people we refer to as talent. I haven't seen him in the building, but I don't know if he's here. Bob Hogan? Is Bob here? Nope, didn't see him. Rich Kaplan is here. I saw him earlier. Isn't he here? No? All right, well, let me back up. Bob Hogan, of course, hosted the BCAT's election coverage 2 years in a row. He also hosts Inside the State House with Charlie Murphy, and Rich Kaplan, who is also not here tonight, is co-host for 2 BCAT staff production programs, Couch Classics with Tricia Hicks and Sports Call. So thank you, Rich and Bob, for that work. And here's a new face that we haven't seen for a while. Phil, is that Gallagher? Yeah. Gallagher? Phil, come on in and say hi. Come on in. How you doing? It's nice to see you. I saw Phil recently on election night, and he was glowing. He was having so much fun. I think it was from the sun, though. I really do. Phil, for all of your work over the years, and you certainly have been doing a lot. Phil has been, all it says here is B News anchor, but you've been involved in a lot of programs over the years, haven't you?
Yes.
Good answer.
Yes. I wish I could remember them all, actually.
I remember shooting something for the Daily Times and running into you in the rain at some horrendous rainstorm and flooding situation, and you're out there with the B News microphone, and I was waiting for you to go.
Tricia Hicks and actually we covered. I think actually it was Jen Dodge and I covered the sewer outflow.
There you go.
That's about as exciting a topic as you can.
Yeah,
find. Well. Watching raw sewage run in the street. I guess it just doesn't get any better than that, does it?
That's serious newsman stuff.
Yeah,
That's really well. For all the things you've done for BCAT over the long period of time, and all the things that we still hope that you'll do for us. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I saw John White in the building. Is he still here? John White from the Daily Times is a panelist for the Roundtable. Since its inception, he's participated in all of the BCAT election coverage over the years. John is like the wind. He comes in, he goes out. John was here, I did see him, and he's gone. And we'd like to thank John for all his work over the years. And he's one of those faces you don't see at events like this because he leaves early. So. But thank you, John, and thank you to all our talent. We have one other person in this not in this a different category, Video Voyager of the Year, and that is Chris Flaherty. You want to be John White? No, it's okay. Here you go, Chris.
Thank you.
This is for you. And Chris has been in the program all three of his middle school years. He's been a role model participant. He sets a good example during the Voyagers and is involved with BCAT in many aspects outside the Video Voyager program. Tell us, how's your experience been with BCAT? What do you enjoy particularly?
Well, I like being behind the scenes and in front of the camera. It's really a great experience for me.
Good. You enjoying yourself? You going to stay around?
Yeah, I'm going to stay around.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pick up a bag on the way out. As we're zipping along, all right, that covers our appreciation awards. We have a student grant recipient. We give an award every year to a student. It's a grant, not a scholarship, which means we can just give them what it is we give them. And this person has been with us since middle school. He is a student advisor for the Video Voyager program. He's been a director and crew for numerous BCAT programs, including Red Sox Show, the Red Devil Weekly, Sports Call, to name a few. Dan Farrell. Come on up, Dan.
How you doing, Dan?
Sit down. Dan's always willing to help whenever called on for crew. He's helped at BCAT with his BHS sports and coverage, numerous specials. He's also helped in other areas, such as updating the bulletin board and announcements. You having fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing this since 6th grade, so.
Wow. So you really come a long way. You learned a lot.
Yeah. Corey's
Excellent.
was at Wilmington when I started learning.
Really?
So.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Well, I want to thank you, and I want to present to you a check.
Thank you.
And that's enjoy for being
Oh,
our
I
student
will.
grant recipient. See me after. We'll take a picture, okay, for the newspaper.
Okay.
All right. And what's next for you? Where do you plan to go to school, or what's the plan from here?
This fall, I'm going to go to New England Institute of Art, major in digital media productions.
Oh, great. That's a broadening field, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like no horizon on that. Just clear sailing wherever you want to
Yeah.
do.
Next George Lucas, hopefully.
Hey, would you please come back when you're that famous?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have one more thing to do, and this is our biggie. This is the Volunteer of the Year for BCAT. This is someone who is an outstanding person, and I'm not going to say too much because we have a video clip. So why don't we roll the videotape?
Hey, Rick. That's right. It's time for the Volunteer of the Year Award. And this year's volunteer is... No. Keep going. Oh, that person's weird. That looks like me. No. Keep going. Keep going. No, stop. Oh, wait, no. Go back. Yeah! All right. This year's Volunteer of the Year is Sally Willard. Yay! Sally's done a really great job this year. So, let's go to the testimonials.
Sally has come to BCAT and taken advantage of all that BCAT has to offer. She came in to produce one program and discovered all the sorts of things that BCAT has to offer, and that's been really great. She's also immersed herself in the BCAT community. She not only comes in to work on her own productions, but she's interested in what's happening here at BCAT, and she'll come in and is always willing to help whoever asks her to help. One of the best things that I saw Sally do here at BCAT, production-wise, I would say, in my opinion, was some of her work for the golf corner, some of the field work that she went out and did. That's really when I felt like I saw her take her production skills to the next level, so to speak. I saw her come in and learn how to edit, and the graphics that she created, I felt like really worked with the image that she was trying to create for the golf corner program. I think that she had a lot of nice shots, and the music that she used, it all worked, and it all looked very professional.
Ever since Sally Willard stepped through BCAT's door, she has done a great job with everything that she's been a part of. All of her work shows an attention to detail. It also shows that she cares about what she's doing. And not only does she care about what she's doing in her projects at BCAT, she cares about other people and their projects. She's always willing to help out with someone else's work. And once again, it's just great having her around. And, 1,000 thank yous.
Sally, since you've joined us, it looks like you've really developed a whole lot, and you've really found a niche. And I'm very glad that you've joined us here at Team BCAT.
Sally Willard is an outstanding volunteer. I can't think of a week in the past 2 years where I haven't seen her at least twice. She's either coming in to do community calendar, or to check out equipment, or to direct someone's show, or be crew for someone's show, or set up for producing her own show. She's constantly here. She's constantly doing stuff. She's constantly working to improve her own programs, as well as try to figure out things like editing and graphics and special effects, things like that, new things. Sally's always learning, always helping, She's a great asset to BCAT. She's always around. She's very often available to help out at the last minute, or she's very often available to help out on big productions. She's very organized, and Sally is just a joy to work with.
Well, I'd like to thank you for all that you've done for BCAT throughout the years, and in particular in honoring you this year. We just would like to recognize all that you contribute to us.
So this is neat stuff. I encourage everyone to try it because it's fun. Be creative.
Hey, you're right, Sally. It's been a fun year. And from all of us, from the board of directors, the staff, the volunteers, people that come by and just stick their head in the door, well, great job. And now I believe Rick's got something to give you, so here it is. Thanks.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sally Willard.
Wow, thank you.
Sally Willard, BCAT's Volunteer of the Year. You didn't know you did that much, did you?
No, I didn't.
And you know, you're right. You're here like all the time, and we do have a rent bill for you. No, and actually,
I can pay you with this.
yes, well, a little something from the mall, and I hope you can find something to spend that on. I'm sure it won't be hard.
That's great. Thank you.
Really, I mean, you came in and you got involved. I remember when you first started.
I knew nothing.
Well, everybody starts that way, but you have learned a great deal along the way. You keep popping up new shows all the time. It's wonderful.
Well, you know, it's fun, and I really encourage people to get involved because you never know where it's going to go. I now have have started freelancing, doing video, and working with a company. The fellow was the first guest on my show.
Oh.
And so that's exciting. I'm actually taking it to another level.
Another level, that's right. And I've seen many of your shows, and they're wonderful. I mean, always something interesting, always something to learn. And I see you always, ducking in and out of the editing suites, going, it's crashed, something's wrong. How do I do this? How do I insert my audio's up? And it's fun because you have such enthusiasm. You no matter when I see you, you're always excited about the ongoing project that's in front of you. And that's what we want to see. I mean, that's what we're here for. We are here to help the community make access television as strong as it can be. And you're one of the big reasons that it works. And all the people that we've mentioned tonight, you are all part of why BCAT is as successful and as strong an access channel as any in the state. And we hope to continue serving the community with volunteers like Sally and like all those we named tonight, and all those of you who have been around for ages and we didn't name tonight. Thank you all. And with that, I think we've reached the end. People are tired of listening to me, I think. So if I could turn to my board, is there a motion to adjourn? Motion. Is there a second? Second. All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Sally.